And we're back. And we're back finally with more of that gaming news bullshit. Not a lot going on. We're gonna spend most of the time on the state of play. We got a few things to go over as well. Hope you all are doing good. Starting with big news, small news, chat picks, then state of play at the end. And there is a dev dub. It's kind of obvious, but you know, whatever. So we're gonna start off with 2XKO. This is Andy Robinson, VGC. Riot Games says it's downsizing the 2XKO development team after a disappointing launch. This is the same game that was partnered with Twitch for that bounty thing where instead of giving you a payout, they say, if your chat gives you subs, we give you a couple more subs. In a statement, the developer said that following its full launch on January 21st, the free-to-play title hasn't reached the level needed support a team of this size long term. Executive producer Tom Cannon claimed that affected employees would be supported either with roles on different teams or a minimum of 6 months of notice, pay, and severance. That's a lot. See how the layoffs isn't clear yet, but former producer Patrick Miller claimed on Blue Sky that he'd been laid off with 30 minutes notice after working on 2XKO in some form for a decade. This has been a decade in development. This game? This one? After a lot of discussion and reflection, we are reducing the size of 2XKO. Of the 2XKO team. I want you to know that decision wasn't made lightly. Of course, that's what they say. As we expanded from PC to console, we saw consistent trends in how players were engaging with 2XKO. The game has resonated with a passionate core audience, but overall momentum hasn't reached the level we need to support a team of this size long term. With a smaller focused team, we're going to dig in and make key improvements to the game, including some of the things we've already heard you asking for. We'll share some of our plans soon. So, this fighting game seems to just not be as popular as Street Fighter right off the bat. So that's the problem. So they're like, damn. That's unfortunate. What are all of these expectations? There's also some other side stories that we won't go over, but like seeing stuff is like, oh, these new releases, the developer says they didn't perform well. It's like Sonic or something like that. And it's like, what are these expectations that they're putting out? How big do you think like Sonic's gonna be or how like where do you think 2XKO was gonna go? Wild stuff. Next up, let's talk about High Guard, the game we've played a few times and just came out as well. So most of the team has already been laid off already. Weeks after launch. Andy Robinson, VGC. Alex Grainer, a designer who's worked on Apex Legends and Battlefield 6, made the claim in a LinkedIn post on Wednesday. Post was shared by multiple other High Guard developers, including audio director Brad Schneider and producer Amelia Almeida. And there was a confirmation on the story. Unfortunately, along with most of the team at Wildlight, I was laid off today, he wrote. This one really stings as there was a lot of unreleased content I was really looking forward to that I and others designed for High Guard. After weeks of silence, it launched as a free-to-play title for PC and consoles on January 26th and appeared to enjoy a strong start. The game initially attracted nearly 100,000 concurrent players on Steam. I think we were some of those. Entered the top 20 games and weekly active users on both US, PlayStation, and Xbox platforms, according to Circana. However, the game received mixed user reviews on Steam after launch, and by February, High Guard's concurrent players had dropped to fewer than 5,000 despite a recent large content drop. Veterans from Respawn, detailed post-launch content. So they confirmed that it made an unspecified number of layoffs. Today, we made an incredibly difficult decision to part ways with a number of our team members while keeping a core group of developers to continue innovating on and supporting the game. Proud of the team, talent, and product we've created together. We're also grateful for players who gave the game a shot and to those who continue to be a part of our community. There's a little follow-up that some of these devs are getting a lot of hate, unwarranted or warranted, because there's nothing wrong with criticism, but there is lots of things wrong with the threatening violence and being just a complete total asshole. Chris Kelly, VGC, laid off High Guard developer, criticizes online dogpiling, rage bait content, and personal attacks. Whoa. It goes over the game again. Yeah. All right. One of these laid off team members, tech artist Josh Sobel, has now taken to Twitter to criticize the way the game was treated by players after its initial reveal, suggesting it played a large part in the game's current situation. Now, in the rest of this, he's going to make a lot of good points, but also there's going to be some weird things about this where it's like, who's telling you all these things about the game that got your hopes up so high, you know? Okay, continuing, Sobel claimed that all the feedback the team had received prior to the game's reveal, even from unbiased sources, was wildly positive, with alleged comments such as, "There's no way this will flop." This has mainstream hit written all over it. And if there's one project nobody in the industry is worried will fail, it's yours. Who's saying these things? Who? What? Where are you getting these quotes from? Who would say? Who just like is testing the game and is gonna say, if there's one project nobody in the industry is worried will fail, it's your game? Oh my god. After the reveal at the Game Awards, however, Sobel said it was all downhill from there, claiming that YouTubers posting rage-bait content played a large role in driving negativity. This is gonna sound a lot like, oh man, the Yelp reviews, the Yelpers, those are the ones. But but yes, this is actually true. But also, they're in a little bit of denial. He said content creators love to point out the bias in folks who give positive previews after being flown out for an event, but ignore the fact that when their negative leaning content gets 10 times the engagement of the positive, they've just got as much incentive to lean into disingenuous direction, whether consciously or not. Claimed that he received personal attacks due to his naivety on Twitter, saying, "Many content creators made videos and posts about me and my cowardice, amassing millions of views and inadvertently sending hundreds of angry gamers into my replies. They laughed at me for being proud of the game, told me to get out the McDonald's applications, and mocked me for listing having autism in my bio, which they seemed to think was evidence that the game would be woke trash. All this was very emotionally taxing." See, all of that makes a good point. Who are these maniacs saying these things? That's too much. That shit's too much. So, revealed at the Game Awards was a massive spotlight. Every one of our videos on social media got downvoted to hell. Comment sections were flooded with copy-paste meme phrases such as Concord 2 and Titanfall 3 died for this. At launch, we received over 14,000 review bombs from users with less than an hour of playtime. Many didn't even finish the required tutorial. See, that's all stuff, if true, is shitty. That's just shitty online trolls. Game devs like to blame gamers for their failures, and that's silly, as if gamers have no power, but they do a lot of it. I'm not saying our failure is purely the fault of gamer culture and that the game would have thrived without the negative discourse, but it absolutely played a role. All products are at the whims of the consumers, and the consumers put absurd amounts of effort into slandering Highguard, and it worked. So there's people replying, defending, also just shitting on him more. But there's some people that are making pretty constructive criticism, saying releasing without a beta or any other way of receiving feedback from players may have resulted in a weaker game, and that the team may have put too much trust in the largely positive feedback received from peers early on. Yes, 100%. Oh, man. So they're also saying that, like, if it launched to 100,000 people playing, there should have been a large enough player base to stick around if it was that good, and there wasn't. But again, very good points being made about the hate trolling, and just insane amount of like trust into these supposed comments of, where were they again? Of your shit's not gonna fail. This has smash hit written all over it. This has Main Street hit written all over it. That's shit. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on now. You got to look at the industry. Come on. And then moving on. Layoffs at 10 Chambers. Andy Robinson, VGC. Den of Wolf Studio 10 Chambers confirms large number of layoffs, including several co-founders. Oof. GTFO and Den of Wolves developer 10 Chambers has announced layoffs. Swedish studio, which hasn't yet announced a release date for Den of Wolves, said in a statement that the cuts would affect a large number of employees and claimed it has made them for the benefit of the project. Oh man. We can confirm that we're taking a hard look at how we work and how we set up, how the studio is set up, so Den of Wolves can become the game it deserves to be. This unfortunately means a significant restructuring of the studio, impacting a large number of roles, including several of the studio's co-founders. We recognize these changes are difficult, and we're approaching them thoughtfully. Out of respect for everyone involved, we won't comment on individual situations. We remain focused on the vision of Den of Wolves. So that's unfortunate. Co-founder announced they were leaving the company. Founded in 2015 by former Payday designers. GTFO was a hit, still is played a decent amount, but it was sold to Tencent. And then look what happened. So that's unfortunate. Hopefully they bounce back. That's it for the big news, aside from the state of play. Go over the smaller newses. Claire Obscure just keeps winning. Claire Obscure just keeps winning. And this time they won at DICE. Yeah. Chris Gully and VGC. Wins 5 awards at DICE 2026, including Game of the Year. What a surprise. Took home 4 other awards: Outstanding Achievement in Art Direction, Outstanding Achievement in Story, Role-Playing Game of the Year, and Outstanding Achievement in Game Direction. Ghost of Yote also won 3 awards: Outstanding Achievement in Character, Original Music, and Adventure Game of the Year. Death Stranding 2 and Blueprints each claimed 2 awards. The games recognized in this year's DICE Awards showcase the extraordinary range of talent and creativity that defines our industry. It's inspiring to see how these developers continue to elevate interactive entertainment through innovation, storytelling, and meaningful player experiences. There's the Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences president, Megan Scavio. So, again, they just keep winning. We got the list of other winners. Animation, South of Midnight. Action Game of the Year, Hades 2. Family Game of the Year, Lego Party. We still haven't played that. Racing Game, Mario Kart. Sports Game of the Year, Rematch. Ooh. Independent Game, Blueprints. Mobile Game, Persona 5 Phantom X. Game Design, Blueprints. Yeah. Pretty cool. A lot of nice awards there. Nice awards at DICE. And then more about Clair Obscur. They've apparently all been knighted or some shit. France gives 28 Clair Obscur developers a knighthood and says video games have reached a new level of recognition. That's a lot of people. A lot of variation, unfortunately, but that's a lot of people. In a ceremony held this week, the developers were made Knights of the Order of Arts and Letters. What the fuck is that? An honor previously bestowed on Legend of Zelda producer Eiji Aonuma, Shigeru Miyamoto, and Raymond designer Michael Ansel. Interesting. Prestigious French culture decoration established in the 1950s to recognize significant contributions to the arts. Speaking at a ceremony on Friday, French Minister of Culture Rachida Dati said the 28 members of Sanfol had been awarded because Ministry of Culture wished to distinguish today was not an individual journey, but the brilliant success of a collective. By its scale, by its impact, by the support of the public, as well as the critics, your work, Clair Obscur Expedition 33, has established itself as a major moment in the history of French video games. The first source of pride is that of an entire country which, thanks to you, has seen its creators shine throughout the world. Hell yeah. Very dramatic, but awesome. Hey, GG's. Good job, guys. This game just keeps winning things. All right, next up, talk a little bit about the new OW update. Some issues with one of the new heroes, Chris Cullen VGC. We agree that... hold on. Overwatch director vows to redesign Ayn Rand following player and voice actor backlash. Oof, we agree that she can be even better. Last week, Blizzard announced a major update, blah, blah, blah. Damaged character called Ayn Rand has been the topic of much discussion among the player base after her appearance was changed from her initial reveal. So left side, initial reveal, right side, what she looks like now, which is very similar to Kiriko. Blizzard also introduced players' older sister Ayn Rand, who spars with him in the video. Now that Ayn Rand has been confirmed as a playable character in the game, however, her design has been completely changed, making her look younger to the dismay of some players who now feel she looks too much like some other female Overwatch heroes. Things reached a head when streamer Fariha, who voices Ayn Rand in the game, took to Twitter to say she didn't like the new design and that she got to mourn Ayn Rand between the design I had hoped for and the design we ended up with. There was an unspoken promise that said, we're going to challenge the beauty standards plaguing and ransacking media these days. The Ozempic cheek, the contour your nose, you have no nose, the tiniest nose. And I think because of that precedent, people feel understandably let down. Now, Overwatch game director has posted a video on Twitter stating that the team has heard the fan feedback and is planning to redesign Ayn Rand again. Team is currently discussing what it will take to make Ayn Rand look and feel more like the fierce older sister that we all envisioned her to be. We're so proud of the work that our team has put into Ayn Rand and that the rest of the 5 heroes launching season 1, and we agree that she can be even better if we get the aspects of her right in game. Hell yeah. And they're saying that they're trying to always make Overwatch better and stuff like that. So, interesting, because these... I mean, again, it's 2 different animations, but there is definitely a clear difference in the aesthetic of the left side. Like, that's 2 different people. That's 2 different people. This is... The right side just feels so generic compared to the left side. There's way more character in the left side, but it could just be the animation style that's going through. We'll see. Next up, an update for Diablo 2. What? Diablo 2? Chris Cullen VGC. Diablo 2 gets its first new class in 25 years as Diablo 4 director promises players will freak out at what's coming. The Warlock is part of a major update for Diablo 2 resurrected title Reign of the Warlock, which is available to purchase now. This makes the Warlock the 8th character class in Diablo 2 and the first time it's received a new class in 25 years. That's so long. What is the point? Why would you do this? When it comes to gameplay, the Warlock dominates demons, binding them to his will and consuming them when it suits him. Lead game producer Matthew Cedarquist explained during a Diablo 30th anniversary spotlight video, talking about the abilities of the Warlock. We'll also be adding the Warlock class to Diablo Immortal and Diablo 4, with the latter getting a developer update on March 4th to discuss the Warlock class in Diablo 4 in more detail. Viewers were teased with big news coming at BlizzCon, which takes place in Anaheim, California this September. That's so far from now. In a fake ending designed to make it look like filming had stopped, Diablo 4 game director Brent Gibson turned to his colleagues and said, "Are we good? Are we clear? Oh my god, they're going to freak out at BlizzCon when we announce cut." Nice. But Diablo 2 Reign of the Warlock update. If you're still playing Diablo 2, you get some new content. That's cool. And that's it for the smaller news. Let's go to a couple chat picks. We just got a couple chat picks here. Speaking of old games getting an update, Serious Sam 2 is getting an update. What? This is Joshua Woolens, PC Gamer. After 21 years, Serious Sam 2 gets Steam achievements and a new patch. Let's see. This is more opinion stuff in PC Gamer. Serious Sam 2 update 2.2 dropped yesterday, bringing with it 30 new Chivos for your number 142451 no deaths, cult only, left-handed, no damage, blindfolded Serious Sam 2 run. They forgot to add played on saxophone. So they got a bunch of achievements that got added, and the patch had some fairly meaty stuff. Game's controller options now have an auto aim profile, a few crashes and bugs have been fixed, and the integrated Insanity mod has restored the third-person tool part mover that was lost during the Steam version port. Upgraded specs on the game, some patches for crashing, but also achievements, which people love achievements. Do they love achievements on a 20-year-old game on Steam? Sure, why not? That's pretty cool though. 20% more serious is pretty funny. And lastly, there is a game bundle that has been announced. This is Molly Taylor, PC Gamer. If you love hundreds of games for $10 and hate ICE, then boy does itch.io have just the bundle for you. Sick. Indie developers on itch.io have put what is, quite frankly, an absurd number of games into a delightfully cheap $10 bundle. And it's all in the name of helping push back against the Trump administration and ICE's current presence in Minnesota. The aptly titled No ICE in Minnesota bundle is raising funds towards Immigrant Law Center of Minnesota, which itch.io says provides free immigration legal representation to low-income immigrants and refugees in Minnesota and North Dakota. They also work to educate the community about immigration matters and advocates for public policies which represent the universal human rights of immigrants. As for which games are included, there are some absolute bangers in here. The biggest is probably Baba Is You, which goes for $15 full price on its own. 200 other video games. Philippa War, A Short Hike, Coffee Talk, Octodad, Deadliest Catch, Hypnospace Outlaw, Cook, Serve, Delicious 2, Caligo. I don't know most of these games. I'm sure it's a lot of shovelware, honestly, but it's cool. I like what this is going towards. This rules. Hell yeah. More people should do that. But that's it for most of the regular news. Now, we do the state of play, which, surprise, DevDub goes to PlayStation for this awesome state of play. We're going to just go over what's announced and then watch a few trailers. Chris Cullen VGC on overall announcements. So we'll go over quickly. 30 announcements were made during the showcase. This was an hour long or some shit like that. Let me load the video as well. It's over an hour. Over an hour of content on this. Full list of everything. So God of War Trilogy Remake. That's pretty awesome. Fuck yeah. God of War 2D spin-off called God of War Sons of Sparta. Got a new Saros trailer. Silent Hill Townfall. 30th Anniversary Edition Rayman. This John Wick trailer. We're definitely going to watch this unannounced or unnamed John Wick game. Belmont Crest Castlevania. Metal Gear Solid 2 or Metal Gear Solid 4 is modern consoles. Solid Master Collection 2. Control Resident. Fuck yeah, we'll watch that trailer. A new Dead or Alive. People have been waiting that for a long time. People are very excited for, the boobies. Ghost of Yotei Legends multiplayer mode. Let's go. We need to finally play this game, but Legends is a really fun mode. New Death Stranding 2 to PC. Kenna Bridge of Spirits. PS5 and PC sequel. PlayStation Plus games. Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered, holding an open preview weekend for Marathon later this month, and then a bunch of other stuff. For Loop from J.J. Abrams. I think we saw something about that a while ago, one of the events. Pragmata trailer. Requiem got a new story trailer. I think I'm over these Resident Evil trailers. Just enough of this. We don't need to see new trailers and new views. Just put the game out. Brigadine Abyss, Crimson Moon, Beast of Reincarnation. I think we looked at that a couple weeks ago. Neva Prologue, Yako Shinobi Ops, Craft Project Windless. Galactic Racer got a gameplay trailer. We're definitely gonna watch that. I don't care enough about 007 First Light to see a new story trailer. Rev Noir, Tekken Dark Resurrection, Big Walk, Marvel Token, new reveal trailer. All right, so that's overall everything that's announced. Let's go through some of these trailers here. So it starts with Kenna, Scars of Cosmora, because this is an hour long. We're not watching all these. We're just to watch a few. Let's look at Ghost of Yotei Legends. Let's look at Ghost of Yotei Legends.
Long ago, in the wilds of Eso,
Wilds of Eso.
terrorized the land. They
Demons.
subjugated its people. They were known as the Spider, the Oni, the Kitsune,
Dune.
and the Snake.
Oh fuck, the snake.
Many fought back,
This is so hype.
cut down.
I unfortunately didn't have anyone to play Legends with the first time, so might have to make some new friends for this one once we get into it. This is so hype, actually. 4 playable classes.
Nothing can stop.
Ghost of Yotei Legends. So it's the multiplayer mode for Ghost of Yotei. It's like co-op PvE. Like, I think it's kind of roguelike, but it's co-op PvE. March 10th. That looks so cool. For Loop. This is the J.J. Abrams game.
Emergent gameplay and endless
A lot of robot
replayability.
shit.
That means your decisions really matter, and creativity and
We could watch the
improvisation-
Pragmata trailer. I feel like I haven't seen anything about this in a minute.
Everything with Luna Film.
Is that a place on Earth?
Times Square.
We haven't found any
Whoa, everything's all weird.
I haven't seen anyone besides you since
Oh, this is so that like if the game is actually bugged and things are looking weird because of the coding, it just seems like it's part of the game. Smart. Smart developers.
What did you like as a kid?
I don't care enough about the app.
When I
Let's
was
move on.
young, I was in an orphanage.
Resident Evil, Legacy of Kain,
I was a lot like you.
Dead or
I had
Alive.
bumps along the
Watch a little bit of Dead or Alive.
新規コスチュームの追加
When was the last Dead or Alive game that came out? That'd be a long time ago. Whoa, she pushed his belly.
行ったタイトルです
Oh, and a 30th anniversary? Well, that was not a, we're just gonna move on. Control Resonant. I wanna watch the whole thing. Hold on, this resolution is awful. At least get some 1080 going. There we go. This looks so wild. Like, it's so much movement while flying. How does that work?
Zoe, I see the spotlights.
And you're getting closer. Listen, Dylan, we're getting distress calls from the theater, but research thinks we might have a resonant on our hands.
Oh shit, a
No one should have
resonant?
survived that.
Then I'll hurry.
Hello everyone. I'm Mikael Kasurinen and I'm the creative director of Control Resonant, the game-changing sequel to Control. What you are seeing here is an
It's
early
such a
mission
different game.
captured from our in-development build. We play as
I don't need
students
like dev explain. I just want to see. Oh, so it's like open world, like you're just running around, and there's just shit everywhere.
can take
It's kind of like a
and
Spider-Man
use
game, but
natural
Control,
abilities.
basically.
There are a lot of
Oh fuck.
Balancing between melee
How do
attack,
you? How does this not break?
surviving
This breaks my
combat,
brain.
encourage you to play aggressively, balancing between melee attacks
Oh,
and
my brain. Oh man. Boss fight. Like, are you? Is it like you're floating? Or are you flying? That hurts my eyes and breaks my brain at the same time. There's a lot going on in this game.
I think I
Yeah,
hear
I hope
something.
Alan Wake's in this game. That'd be so cool. It'd be so fucking cool.
I know where the resonant is. Zoe.
Whoa.
I'll call you back.
resonance are the dominant threat in what's our most
Uh-huh. Oh, these guys? Oh, now we're souls in. Now we're souls in up here. What the fuck? He threw bodies. It's pretty cool. This is Crimson Moon. Beast of Reincarnation. Rayman. Windless. What is Windless? Oh, this is kind of like a Dynasty Warriors. That's pretty cool. Ooh, Galactic Racer. Let's go.
Our newest racer has arrived! Welcome to the Galactic League!
Mm-hmm.
Since you're here, why not take part in a friendly exhibition race?
Yeah. Whoa, this looks so good. This looks awesome. Whoa. These pod racers look like shit though. They look like shit. They look like piles of junk. Oh, is that Jakku? Oh, did you fucking speeder bike? Now this is pod racing. That's just a car. Hey, what the fuck?
Impeding! Impeding! If they weren't holding me back right now, I'd have you frozen in carbonite!
Frozen in carbonate? What the fuck do you think you are? Oh, first person? That breaks my brain. That's too much. This looks so good. I'm gonna play the shit out of this game. As long as it's not a live service game. Yeah. It's fucking Ben Quadranero. Let's go. He's back. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's gonna be so much fun. That's gonna be so fun. All right, 007, Metal Gear, Torrance Paradox, Castlevania Belmont Curse. Oh, it's an actual, like, fully new Castlevania game. This looks pretty good. I kind of like the nostalgic style of like an 8-bit or like 16-bit retro Castlevania game, but you know, this is fine too. Oh, Silent Hill Townfall.
Different.
Spoopy things are gonna happen in the streets. Rev Noir. Oh, John Wick. This trailer fucking rips. This trailer rips. It's so fucking good. It looks so good.
A man with
There's spoiler alert, there's no gameplay in this trailer. The animation's so good.
He must
Yeah.
be versatile.
I'm thinking I'm back.
Adaptable.
It's so like, this is John Wick. Oh, the hair moves so good too. Oh fuck, that's a cast iron. Those guys are dead.
He must be grounded, stable, constant.
Jesus. Oh my god. Yeah, yeah.
I believe you are ready, sir.
Fuck yeah, let's go. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh my god. Oh. 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 These people are getting fucked up. Be seeing you. Those guys got fucked up. Marathon stuff. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. Coming soon to PlayStation. Let's watch this Saros trailer.
The mission. Keeping people safe.
Fucking.
Oh, all right, John. I know you better than that.
Fucking Rahul Kohli, let's go.
Brutal hostiles, death is inevitable.
Yeah.
And it also
Upgrade
means
stuff. Yeah. The eclipse changes the world.
the eclipse corrupts the world. It's a complete escalation
Whoa.
of our gameplay, our audio, and our
Whoa.
visuals on Carcosa.
This game looks cool. It just looks cool, man.
Projectiles which reduce your maximum armor integrity.
Oh my god, it's kind of like what's that fucking game? Where it's like aliens.
Also become
That
corrupted,
roguelite.
which
I
alters
forget what
them
it's
in
called.
both positive and negative ways, which ramps up the challenge.
Saros.
We can't wait for you to play Saros when we launch on April 30, 2026.
Ah, that's 2 months from now. Looks pretty good. Open Fighter, God of War. Yeah, that's it. So they ended with God of War. I don't know who that guy is.
Like the original God of
Oh,
War.
original
Yeah,
Kratos.
I'm back, baby.
Let's go, he's
And
back.
I'm thrilled to bring you some exciting news about the series.
Oh, yeah.
Anniversary year. We couldn't let it close. So you get. I was her God.
So this is the new God of War game, the 2D. Knights of Sparta or whatever it is.
The legendary side
It looks cool.
of gods and monsters.
I don't know if I'll play it, but it looks. I'm not good at all of side scroller games, like at all. I'm really bad at them.
And redemption.
But it looks cool. It looks hype as shit.
Here.
Be ready for Sparta.
Sons of Sparta. Nice. It's pretty cool. And it was they announced a trilogy. They didn't show anything, but they did announce a trilogy remake, which is nice.
This is only the beginning.
I would probably play a trilogy remake. All right. And that's also where we're ended. So PlayStation, for that sick ass state of play, I think gets the dev dub. They got a lot of shit coming out. That was like one of the best like announcement events in the past year or so. Like that blows everything we've seen previously like out of the water from like Xbox and Nintendo. So that rules. And that's also gonna be it for today's gaming news. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Check out the links in the chat. Most likely have this up tomorrow in the evening, but yeah, it shouldn't be too much. It's short enough. It's fine. But we'll have this up tomorrow. We'll see what the next week of news brings. If you have anything any topics you want to talk about, feel free to put it in the comments. Do the things with the video, or at least just play it in the background. That'd be super sick. But thank you all for hanging out. It's gonna be from me for this week. Hold on, wait, hold on, wait.